Yippee! This time, I think I actually have everything set up before I started the stream. I'm prepared for that to be incorrect. I did not realize I had 100 bajillion Eden tokens. I'm gonna take it. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, let's do Eden runs. Sounds fun. Eden hard mode. Alright, decap and forever alone. Workable. Spider butt is better. Oh! Death certificate? Oh god. Death certificate early is also really good because some of these rooms spawn pickups. Oh, Sacred Heart, it's right there. I guess the question is, what's my favorite item? Because I don't have anything to start with, like, synergy-wise. I do need damage. I really like something like Rubber Cement, which is just super funny. Has a lot of synergy potential. Woo. Or I could just randomly walk into compost. That'd be great. Eden's Blessing. Funny. But Sacred Heart, though. Golden Gilded Key? Fuck yeah. That, I was gonna say that almost makes me want to take something that gives me extra keys, and then a bunch of keys just popped up. So maybe I won't do that. Oh, random D8 roll. More damage. I guess I don't need to rely on an item for damage. This is why we go around and check all these rooms. Oh my god. So many options. Hotfly is also super good. Brimstone. Rock Bottom. Rubber Cement just has some of my favorite synergies. Goathead. I think I just take Sacred Heart. If I can find it. Actually, oh, there's Sacred Heart. Don't want to do tech? I don't want to do tech. I do like tech. Let's do a technology run. I could take a free win item, but like with this fire rate and 4 damage, tech is really good. Oh god. Burnt Penny's good too. I guess now on the wish list is mostly just Spectral. Oh, and we're just giving me a shit ton of money now too. Oop, more damage. Okay, the game wants me to win. Now I'm just waiting for crowd control to give me something incredibly dumb because I'm not allowed to have fun. Oh yeah, spider butt too. Just really make this into a joke. Some move, some space. I'll take a justice. I don't remember what Reverse Wheel of Fortune does. Random dice. Fuck it, let's go crazy. Oh, it does a random dice room. Um, Reading comprehension's not my strong suit. Oh well, there are worse things than Global D20. And I got my moon card back, so whatever. Smelter's good. Well, I I got a random smelter from crowd control. Thank you very much. And it's just giving me. Oh man, that's Maggie's fake faith too. And I have Rainbow Worm absorbed in now too. Okay, giving and taking, I guess. Where is Burnt Penny at? Oh, Global D20 re-rolled it. Oh well. So I've been thinking, like trying to reprioritize like channel stuff to try to get like stuff to Filigree. Oh my lord. Just to try to get like channel stuff to like really go anywhere. And I think I need to reprioritize it and just like tomorrow I think I'm just gonna get all of my that's really good. I'm gonna get all of my accounts set to like a new email, get everything nice and organized. Oop. And then I can what's the word? Then I can start doing stuff like on Twitter and start developing a bit of a community like that. And just try to get some people in here because I've been mostly focused on like art stuff, art direction stuff, getting everything looking nice. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think maybe prioritizing interacting with other would-be streamers, pre-debut folks, getting the community aspect together is probably more useful for me. And it's also just like a way to be like have more fun. I should wait till I have Red Half on the floor. So I think that's just like a better way to go. And I think I'm gonna prioritize that before I do something else. I am still gonna prioritize I still do wanna do what's the word? I still wanna like finish my V1 model properly and get like get my expression set up and get my textures set up just because I have all that working now. I think somewhere between like getting Twitter stuff set up and um getting Model V1 finished are probably equally top priority right now. And then there's like 30 other things I need to do. But once I get those 30 things done, I'll feel a lot more confident in what I'm doing. And like confidence will just do a lot. Like just being able to say like I am proud of the thing that I made will do a lot for me in terms of like just making me just in terms of like making it fun for me, making it what's the word? Like like making me feel good about where I'm at. Comfortable to show off a little. Hilarious. At least now I know it's Ragman. This might be worth a devil card, genuinely. Never mind, he's dead already. I have filigree and enough damage to kind of like mess around with it, so I'm gonna go angels. Biblical greed. Let's go. Blue. Also, I am immune to tears right now because I have that many wisps. So I can really just go fully brain off monkey mode right now. Consolation prize? Fuck yeah. Plunk. Tears up. Yep. Ow. Dude, this golden gilded key is nuts. A piece of me kind of wishes it wasn't gold. But, I mean, I still have a lot of keys, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's not like I'm going to end up picking up Guppy's, the one Guppy item. I think it's Guppy still that does the thing with the chests. Oh, that was a. Remember, I actually have an active item too. That would be quite helpful. Oh. I didn't even mention deep pockets. Now I just really want money equals power. No angle deal. This one can probably be on either side of this long room. There we go. Sticky nickel, whatever. I'm hearing the voices. Magic Mush is in here. I'm telling you. No. But there was a Balls of Steel. Oh. This might be super secret, honestly, but I am out of bomb. Uh, I don't even know what rune that was, genuinely. Sumptorium. On. And they do trigger with my tech. Oh, yeah, this is good. I guess I could go mines, but I kind of just don't want to. I didn't even realize I made one of them an eternal. Oh well. Are we all triggering different worm effects? Or are they all just doing mine? Hello! 1 penny. Yippee! They had to nerf me somehow. This is a godly run, by the way. I knew it was a good idea to take tech from that what's the word? From death certificate. Like, sure, Sacred Heart is Sacred Heart, but like tech funny. Holy shit. Purgatory, nothing wrong with it. I came in here without a bomb. I was so excited about like Filigree Feather and I just completely blanked the bomb I needed. Oh yeah, Forsaken didn't even see what was coming. Blunk blunk. Honestly, crowd control is like partially to thank for all of this, but like crowd control didn't give me Sumptorium. And I think that's pulling a lot of weight right now. It's pulling a lot of weight. Yeah, like it's not the literally the best item in the whole game. What just gave me 10 billion flies? Not complaining. Just would like to know. I'm going to move my chat just a little bit because the messages are slightly cut off and it's annoying. Ugh. Why are you like this, OBS? But some of these items don't look right. Oh, that's because they're gulped trinkets, probably. Like the key item and the worm. And the little cross, that one's Maggie's Faith. Those ones I got just because Crowd control was just giving me random. Oh, you know, I can just walk through the game now. It gave me random smelter effects like twice. It just gave me a trinket and then stuck me with it, which like could have been bad. There are some like wonky trinkets out there, but it's not like last time where it just like gave me Ipecac right after I got soy milk. I forget what this reverse card does, so I'm gonna not touch it. I mean, I have a 100% save file, which means I'm God's gift to Isaac, and I know everything. I'm just choosing not to do that. Whoa, whoa. I did not dodge that. That was fully just the clots doing all the work. Oh, I hit the mausoleum door by accident. Oh. What are you doing? EID? Oh, external item. No, I'm using the latest update added internal item descriptions. Which is just it's so cool when Edmund decides to add stuff that's like in the community. But yeah, this is unmodded except for crowd control. I guess technically you could consider my modded save file, or you could say that my downloaded save file is a mod, but it doesn't show up in the mod menu. Mostly, I just got it from speedrun.com for the sake of I don't have 7 quintillion hours put into doing unlocks. And frankly, there's like, there's a billion YouTube videos and series and whatever about like, oh, my road to dead god and blah blah blah. And I don't think anyone really wants to see that. I think we all just, at least I want funny haha YouTube thumbnail items. Joker. Now that I remember to have bombs. Very useful. Oops. Item room. Blood bombs. Why not? Tears up. Fuck yeah. Honestly, I'll tap some health for that. I guess I could have used the chariot, but like, whatever. Oh, I forgot that they spawn over here for some reason. Ooh. Hey. Brain is off. And it probably should not be right now. Oh. Boss rush. Man, why are you a devil deal when I have filigree feather chest for funny? Why wouldn't I? I literally asked for that. I'm not gonna think twice about it. Cleaver, the key, the knife isn't gonna do anything for me. I mean, there is a synergy for it, but it's not infinite range. What do I even want? Oh no, this is Bone Spurs. That's actually really good specifically for boss rush. because I can just kill them near their spawn points. Does filigree take into account when it's boss rush? I might just get Sacred Heart. No. Hey, Steve. Okay, just need to watch out for polysyphilis. There you are. There you go. Forsaken, you already know how this one goes. We've already dealt with you. I should actually be focusing on adversary because I'm still really bad at dodging that stupid homing brim because it's really aggressive homing. Oop. Right, let me just make sure I have my chat set up correctly because sometimes it doesn't update. There we go. I actually haven't even mentioned Infestation 2. I just picked it up in that random room on like a 1% chance of it spawning. And it's doing numbers right now. I was gonna say maybe I should stop hitting Sumptorium so much and then a random heart spawn, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It just ramps up so aggressively. Pew, 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 pew. I didn't even realize you split. Ow. I deserve that. I think crowd control just decided that I needed to D12. This is not a very damaging room to have that happen. Why'd my stats go up? Dude, I'm so glad they added the counter like into unmodded Isaac. It just makes it so much easier. I love knowing what's going on in my video game. Fuck you, Pete. I didn't even know your dumbass spawned. Anti-grav would be so bad. I mean, there is a synergy. I'm pretty sure it does the same thing that Brimstone does, where you like tap it and then it does like a little, like holds itself in place and then it fires off. But I so do not want to do that. Oh wait, this is a marked rock. This is the point where my brother would make fun of me for no-lifing this game far too much. Those are hard tinted rocks to see. Oop. Womb ones are probably like the most important ones to know about though, because like this is where you're gonna be struggling. Crowd control killed my familiars and then gave me another one. Do I want 7 seals? The war's just gonna blow me up. I'll take Demon Baby. He's super good. That's just a straight upgrade from Little Loki. That doesn't do anything. Experimental pill, why not? That's why not, because it's bad. I don't know, the tinted rock actually. I was gonna say I'm not gonna bother with the golden penny, and then I remembered I have money equals power, so I am gonna fuck. Damn it. Oh well, I guess you're along for the ride, bud. Don't blow me up. I should still be doing easy rooms like this because getting any health is obviously super, super good. And the Emperor's really good on womb floors, and it feels bad to say no to it. But I want Filigree Feather to do something because I hyped it up so much already. Nope. Could be worse. Yoink. Really? That was like screaming secret room to me. I should find secret room. Just because if I've got a golden bomb, why not? But also, kinda don't care that much. Is that just credit card? Yeah, I do have that setting on crowd control where just like once a minute something random happens. Like a quote unquote like simulated user. Which is good because otherwise it probably wouldn't be doing much right now. We're here for the chaos. And totally not for the off chance that it gives me Sacred Heart and I get an easy run. Cough cough. This one I don't need Sacred Heart. Nope, I'm the only one who gets lasers. Huh? Oh, it's probably this direction. I'm okay with that. I should actually be doing more room clears because Deep Pockets really ups the spawns of coins. Woo. Plus, it also adds to my army of 1 bajillion spiders. Fucking goddamn it. I mean, low brim. God, it would be so good to get conjoined. Even though crowd control killed my other friend, but it kind of just upgraded him. I should have gone back for that Emperor card. Oh well. Room clears are good for this build. Unless it does that. Oh, here's my Emperor card. Never punished. One cycled. Boom. Hush? No. I mean, Hush could be, yes, but also, man, Lump of Coal is really good. Let's just go to the chest. We're having fun. I should probably use that. Is like a website out there that lets you it like randomizes a run, like a goal to go to. That might be like, oh, take Tainted Eve to Hush or whatever, and it like tells you the route that you have to go. Doing those might actually be pretty fun, rather than just kind of like doing whatever I want. Still haven't gotten Spectral. Blunk, blunk, blunk. Oh, I see that Soul of the Keeper. I want it. I shouldn't have done that with Greeds around. Oh well. Money. Ancestors is great. Money is great. We are just fucking cruising, dude. I didn't even mention how good Lump of Coal is here. Like, that's incredible. Whoops. Fate? Sure. Another Eternal Body. No matter how much I play this game, I will still misalign this stuff when I'm in big rooms. I can never find the exact center in those rooms. Plunk, plunk. Balls of Steel, absolutely excellent. That's a different. Nope, that time I was hallucinating. Whoops. I should go back for this money. I'm not gonna sit here and wait on Sump the whole time, but I might come back out of the Isaac fight and do another. Oh. This is the one that doesn't hit the corner. Damn it. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that. Bonk, 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 bonk. Actually, that's conjoined. This one might be Spider Baby. Not yet. Trend Finder is good, but kind of whatever. Glass Cannon. Shot speed down, but like this build is not affected by shot speed. We're just gonna keep on cruising. Virus. Sure. I can use a speed up. Oh, here comes my 10 billion spider army. The prophecy. Yes. Oh my god, triple fucking luck up, Penny. Thank you, deep pockets. I don't even have any luck based effects. Cough cop, drop a luck based effect. What's up, the game got the copy of the script today. Bad trip, nope. Mysterious liquid, yup. Oh, it's such a nice green, too. Yeah, we're definitely doing the fashion souls of Isaac runs right now, at this point. Luck up, hell yeah. I haven't been using Sump. I just, like, totally blanked it. Kind of don't need more. It's not gonna stop me. At this point, this is becoming, like, how am I gonna crash the game? Amphiflora? That's a good start. Holy shit. It's also super great with Conjoined because I can just cover so much space without having to turn. More Sumptorium. More. Ah, fuck. That's what I get for having fun. I deserve this. Then again, this is no pretty fucking good. What do I have? Let's see. Evil Eye. What? I'm not shooting. I don't have my hand on the trigger right now. Oh, you know what? Do I have... Oh my god. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I have Shard of Glass. I need to watch out. I still have some Thorium. That's kind of all I need. Holy shit. I don't even know. Oh, you know what? The Evil Eye with 5 luck is definitely doing a lot. With Bighorn on top of it? Jesus Christ. This might be better. The game is chugging, too. Come on, crash the game. Crash the game, please. Why are my tears going sideways? Alright, you know what? Come on, come on. Fuck it, let's go Delirium. I know this is gonna reroll. But maybe it'll be really good. Oh dear. Rocket bombs, epic fetus. 10 lives? Ludovico, and it's not fucking me over? I gotta watch that strange tractor. Also, I don't have bomb immunity. Noted. SMB Superman's lovely to see. And I still have Mercurius. And I still have Flight. And I still have Sump. And I'm about to get Magic Mushroom. Oh dear. I also have blood puppy, so I need to make sure that I don't get my ass beaten by him. I think I also have something that's giving me piercing. Spirit of the Night's giving me spectral. But it kind of looks like they're dying before the bombs like fully pass through them. I guess one bomb is probably blowing them up, and the rest of them are just passing through. Wait. Oh my god. I can control them a little bit. Once they leave, I can wiggle them a little bit. Because I have Ludo. Like, if I go down here, yoop. I can just make them bank a little bit. Oh, hot bombs too. I didn't even fucking notice that. And the strange attractor pulling them into my bombs. Leaving the fire behind. This is awesome. You know, crowd control, I thought you were trying to mess with me by giving me missing no. I see the vision now. Ow. Okay, still need to make sure not to blow my own ass up. But also I have 10 lives, so maybe I don't be that worried about it. Yeah. I just need some trigger discipline, that's all. Which is something I am not great at. Or you can just give me Black Candle and I'm never punished for anything ever. Ugh. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Odd. No extra items. Okay, I think I'm a bigger danger to myself than Delirium is. Alright, he doesn't have boss armor right now. Go, 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 go. Oh, you know what is also causing it? It's a rainbow worm. Hey, no boss armor. Go, 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 go. Oh, you're doing the fucky thing again. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we're focused. We're focused. I'm blowing myself up. Oh. Circling the drain. Okay, no boss armor. Go, 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 go. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna go find more items. I don't think I'm winning this one. Okay, but imagine the world where I get Pyromaniac. Also, I just don't want to say goodbye to this run because it's really fun. Dude, I love Rocket Bomb's Epic Fetus. Oh, yep. Knew that was coming. Probably should have saved the health giving items until after I did all the bosses. Let's turn the brain on just a little bit. Let's maybe not fight you, because every time I get a hit off on you, I blow up because you're in the middle of the room. I am such a danger to myself. And again, if I run through all 10 of my guppy lives, I can get to the Ankh, which will give me 3 health. Health up is good, if I can hold on to it. 30 is good. If I can get the... Oh, actually, is the damage even what I want? I'm just gonna let Blood Puppy do it. Oh, holy water's really good. If I can get Delirium stuck in phase form and then just like blow him up with this. Crazy moves. And I am out of keys. Blood Puppy. Alright. At least it's not that hard to put him down when I need to. Range up is kind of a nothing, but whatever. More keys, good. Oops. What is even alive right now? Oh. I forgot what this card did. I thought it might have been like a full floor effect. Bigger hitbox? I'll take it. Or bigger hitbox for my tier. For me. It doesn't even work. Unsure. Feel like your feather hasn't done anything for me anyways, so whatever. Oh. Okay, on the lookout for 2 more keys. Oh boy, the game is chugging. Boomba. 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 Yep. It was. What is a floor decoration? Bulb could actually be pretty good. This is great. Let's see if I can find like a candle or something. You can give me another health. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Lovers, super good. Pill bottle. Actually, I might run with it. Drowsy, really good for the fight. That, no, that's definitely better than the stupid lovers card. I guess I could use the lovers hearts for like a couple of Sumptoriums, but I think we're kind of past the point of using Sumptorium. I think we might just have to say this is a little too dangerous. But health up, fantastic. Oh, I actually want to get my item more charge so I can get rid of the charge so I can get the dimple boost. I shouldn't have picked up that. I shouldn't have picked up that battery. Is there another battery on the floor somewhere? I can just get rid of this charge. Do I have any other rooms to clear? There's that one, but like I'm probably not gonna bother with it. I think I'm gonna go bother with it actually. Actually, alright, here's the move. Charge penny. We go to one of these rooms that's got a lot of coins in it. We use it a bunch. And we get stuff like this. Shout out to having a good pill rotation, by the way. I have Mars. I did not realize that. Magic Mush is also still a possibility. I'm really just wanting to give myself like the best opportunity I can here. Blackheart, excellent. More money. Luck up, we take. These extra golden chests are just killing me to leave. Range up. Why not? Power is very funny. Thank you, video game. That's excellent. Less excellent. No keys back. No charge. No dimple. Bombs are key. We did it. We found the line. And now I get another charge. Because I'm definitely gonna get coins from these golden chests. And I'm gonna get a super duper good item from one of them. Whoop. Fuck. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Alright. I think we are in as good of a position as possible. Except for finding my dim bulb. I actually don't know where that went. Perfect. Then we pop drowsy, we focus, we kill delirium, we say we gotta win, and maybe I go to bed. It's hard to tell. I might do another one. Pop. I gotta watch it when the bombs start going wonky. Got a brimstone, so don't stay in cardinal directions. Okay, bombs are wonky, be careful. Hey. No boss armor. Boom. 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 That was a lot of damage. Spin fuck, damn it. Hey, you still have, okay, you have a full health bar. You got a full health bar, he's slowed, you got all the time in the world. Okay, he's Isaac, he's a sitting duck. Nerd, not too scared of that from a distance. Carrion Queen, blew myself up. That's okay. Shove, less scared of you. Base form, no boss armor. We go in. Oil. Brownie. Base form. Focus damage. I don't want to get Blood Puppy in there, but kind of an unnecessary risk. Oh, just use the shield. Come through. Peep, be careful. Boomba. This is why I do what I do. You know, I think I took less hits on this one than my last run. Oh, I mean, no shit, I had a drowsy pill. Speaking of drowsy. Water. Oh man, this would be a really short stream if I called it here. But I'm sleepy. Eh. We do it anyways. Oh, why'd I do it in the first room? I mean, this run's not gonna last. I'm gonna get hit. But I don't know, that last room there, that last run just like gave me a little bit of a taste for chaos. I'm definitely not good enough to do like Eden streaks. I just kind of want to figure out what I can possibly do with the game and just like push it a little bit more for like on challenge runs, or I don't know, maybe I could probably look into like making a custom character. Who knows? One of these just has to be a secret room of some sort. Or maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it couldn't have been off of this room. I should have checked. Oh, and there we go. I do like the shot speed. But everything else is obviously very, very bad right now. A bomb, some more keys. I'm totally good with that. Anemic or Lusty Blood? I can't remember. It's anemic. This headless one's gonna give me problems. I fucking knew it. Taurus. Tanking shears, though. Oh. Holy shit, this range is so bad. Alright, I just have to make it through this room. Never mind. Because I was gonna say I could just use pinking shears on the boss, and it's a free win. Um, it's Akiyodama? No, it's IBS. Oh. And I'm on a half heart. Oh gosh. And I have telekinesis against a boss that does not shoot projectile tears. That's how good ass damage though. Grab this so I don't die stupidly. My purse. I don't think it can take these stats away from me. The pills can take stats away. But hey, that pretty fly, that's with me forever. Don't think self-damage switches me. I guess I can check real fast if I've got a half heart on the floor. I can just... There we go. Yep, it doesn't. Oh well. Oh, yep, champion hit. Can't do nothing about that. Except just, you know, don't get hit, idiot. I missed. Oh boy, lodestone. That has never caused me problems in the past and will never cause me problems. Like it's real good until a dip randomly gets slingshotted into my face. Good stats though. Honestly, I might just want to take the boss while I've got good stats and just not risk it. Like, you know, something something, but what if good item, but also something something, what if I get hit and I end up with 1 damage? This isn't a super bad boss to be fighting. And Lodestone's actually helpful since he spawns stuff. Uh, these stats are awesome. I really don't want to lose them. All the bandages, I'm not going to get super attached. Up. Ooh, attack item. Larynx. And not bad damage. Well, we take those. Look down. Damn it. Use a nail. That's fine. I think I don't have enough health on the floor to get anything from the sack room. So whatever. Plunk. And this is going to be a Tears Up. Also, very, very good. I think Larynx is one of those items I can use before it's fully charged as well. So it might be, whoa, my fucking god. Now I really can't get hit stupidly. Ah, there it is. Fucking right on cue. I saw it coming a mile away. Little Brim is very, very good, though. Polyphemus. Damn it. That's one that's gonna haunt me forever, dude. Fuck. Book of Secrets is nice too. Something that can lead to more items is always good. As anything. And like whenever you have rerolls, it just gives you more opportunity. Especially because I believe Tainted Eden like maintains like the item pools. I know there's like some kind of like item pool manipulation stuff you can pull, but I don't remember how to do that. Hmm. We do this. Book of Secrets very good. Book of Secrets gone now. Sounds about right. I do like Bolitar though. I do still have IV back. So if I want to try to get a shop pool item, all I have to do is tap myself 3 times. Could be really worth it, because like what if I get blue map on one floor? And then I get an item, and then I get secret room rerolls, and then I get TM trainer, and then I cry. And stop giving me active items, dude. Stop giving me active items, dude. Like D Infinity. Because I can D6 one of my active items into a other item. No. Was the wrong one. I thought that was D6. Are you even up? That one's D1. This one's D6. That's really fucking embarrassing. Oh well. We're also gonna ignore that I took a screenshot while I was fumbling around hitting random buttons. Oh damn it, I forgot about Shard of Glass. Fuck, 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 fuck. Hey, just take you out quickly. Okay, dog food, good. Remy again. Bookworm touch. So where did my item descriptions go? Also, I should just take both of these. Fuck. Damn it, stop getting hit by stupid shit. Also, I still have the goddamn bleeding effect, which is just gonna kill me, I think. Void? That ups will keep. I am going to die because of Blood Oath. Yep, there it is. Oh well. Rim bombs are good. I'll accept rim bombs. Holy water's really good. Stats are not great, but acceptable. I'm not gonna bitch about them too hard. They're close enough to base Isaac. And that's enough for shop on first floor. Definitely gonna be using holy water as like a defensive item here. Just relying on that like petrifying effect. Like a little bit. I keep moving around in this chair. Like this mic arm does a lot of work. That's chaos. Fuck it. Hopefully I get some random devil deal item, and then that random devil deal item keeps rolling into other devil deal items for the duration of this run. Wonderful. Super worth the risk. But like I could have gotten something really good there. I don't know, man. This game really, really preys on your downfall and plays against your greed. And I have just so much fucking greed. Up there it is. Blue map good. But I can't utilize it because I am blind. I'm happy to doctor remote a boss though. I don't have enough speed for that, and I've okay. Dynamo just absolutely kills me here because I keep rolling into speed that's not enough to deal with it. If I hadn't fucked up that doctor's remote play, I would still be on that run. Oh well, because I thought when you like double tap it, that it like drops the bomb sooner. I forgot that it actually does the opposite. It cancels it. Whoops. Amy's head, very good. It makes up for the subpart damage, absolutely. Oh. Here's up. That sticks with my character through my rerolls. The trail can be really good. He's face taking me because, like, fuck this room. It's so fucking boring, and I'm on the first floor. So, like, sitting there and taking it way better to me than spending 20 minutes on it just to, like, fucking die anyways. Did guillotine just roll into guillotine? You just want me to suffer now. I mean, I'll take item generator. Like, whatever. Okay, C-section. And unicorn horn. Good. Good things. Scapular is of no use to me other than possibly rolling into an angel deal item. Sento, take. I mean, we're gonna take everything. Because even if I don't like it, it's gonna get rerolled anyways, because I get hit a lot. I think I just bombed it. Okay. Honestly, I'll death card this. And thus continue the curse of getting all the spacebar items in the world when I really didn't really need it. Yeah, actually, I was gonna complain because it's Curse of the Tower, but if I get hit, the bombs aren't really the most of my worries. I'd probably be more worried about rolling into Soy Milk Ipecac. And I don't have key, and I don't want a full clear, so. Honestly, C-section with 4 damage is, it does a lot. It's quite a bit. Sack? I'll take sack. Yoink. Give me your balls. Oh, thank you to crowd control for that pause. That actually came in really, really handy. And I have lost control of this situation. Never mind. That was under complete control the whole time. I am God's gift to the Binding of Isaac. Genuinely, I'm just gonna use this because I C-section run. Invincibility is so good on Tainted Eden, it's fucking nuts. Anytime you just have like an I don't want to deal with this room button in the Binding of Isaac is so good. Hello! I'm trying desperately not to lose this C-section run on Tainted Eden. One tap and it's all gone. This item is really, really good, and I don't know if I have the speed to do this room. So we're gonna be careful. As these spikes will reroll me. That is really, really embarrassing. I lost a Polyphemus run. Oh my god. I'm sure nothing nefarious would happen when you have all the power in the world to do something nefarious via the power of crowd control. Dude, this is so good. I mean, I also have the random bot. Oh, okay. You know, we'll use this. No, we'll use this for the boils. That is fucked up. The femtosecond that ran out, you had my number. That is absolutely nuts. I shouldn't be using pills in the middle of this. Whatever this item's called, I almost called it Ekyldama. I forget what it is. 7 damage. I'm not gonna bitch about it. We're fine. We're fine. I have Glitched Crown. Oh my lord. Okay. Alright, we got this. You know what? I'm happy with this. I'm gonna call shenanigans, but you know, I can deal with the shenanigans. I really need. Oh yeah, I forgot they fixed that. Damn it. I'm upside down. Oh dear. Okay. Uh okay, Mr. Dolly. Mr. Dolly. Mr. Dolly. Fuck yes. Alright, we're gonna walk. I almost walked out. Sacred Sword is good. Oh, we're back. Okay. Oh, super disorienting. What do I want? Bethlehem. Really, just so long as it's not really anything from the angel deal is super good, so long as it's not a usable item. So we're gonna go for sword or shield. Wait, no, that's Sacred Sword. I thought that was Spirit Destiny. I really want Sacred Sword. And you know what? Might actually be the better option because it can give me hearts, and those will continue with me. The key pieces don't reroll. I don't really particularly want to fight Mega Satan, but we'll just leave that alone. There's nothing else I want on this floor. Also, really good defensive items on Tainted Eden. Like, I forget what it's called, but the chain item, super good because it can take out a really dangerous enemy. Oh dear. Uh, just like that. Perfect example. Shielded Tears, really helpful. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. I am God's gift to Isaac. This is the part where I get hit. Awesome. 48-hour energy. Why'd I do that? Okay. Godhead! Oh dear. Oh dear. Whenever I get a good item, it's like, yay, I have a good item, but also it's like the burden of prophecy, you know what I mean? No, I saw that coming a mile away. I knew that trilobite, like, it locked in on me, and I was like, okay, that's the thing I need to kill. The red champion trilobite. I see it. And it still happened anyways. You know, I was about to say, okay, I've got dunce. So much happens all the time with this character. Pinking Shears is a free win on the next boss. I will take it. That's an Ipecac shot. Fuck. Again, it's like I understand enough of what's happening on the screen to like immediately know when something bad is about to happen, but I don't understand it well enough to stop the bad thing from happening. I did make a friend. I don't think he's gonna survive. Ooh, ghost peppies. You know, he actually is helping a lot because I don't want to get close to stuff with proptosis. Firefly, we'll take it. I do have enough for this. Very funny video game. I'm just not going to participate with that. And C-section is back. All right. I'm gonna try to stick you in a position because I'm definitely getting magic money. I'm definitely getting Magic Mush and Head of the Keeper right now. Dice room. No keys. What does the arcade have? Eh? Uh, mm. And I got arcade. Sure, bud. Uh, 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 okay. I was gonna say proptosis, C-section bad, but now I have marked, usually bad. Little brimstone marked, really, really good. My controller gave up. Come on, buddy. It's not that scary. We got this. Uh, come on. Okay. Okay, I thought I lost the run for a second. I was gonna piss myself. I'm oh dead. Candle good. Candle good. Honestly, Little Brimstone marked is like disregarding the nonsense of crowd control and Tainted Eden. That is plenty to win a game if you don't suck. The problem is, I suck. Also, Parasitoid? Parasitoid's also just simply incredible. But my greed is biblical. Oh dear. Okay. What do? What is a boy to do? Alright, we're pausing. We're thinking about this. Okay, so Tainted Eden preserves item rooms. Cute baby. You know what? Let's fucking do it. Hmm. I mean, I do have some Devil Deal items I can roll into. So I think I really want to just take Sacred Heart and just not think too hard about it. But Magic Mush. Ishion. The Moon is good. I will take that. Also just gonna take all the random pickups that you get. Because that's just honestly one of the best parts of Death Certificate. As long as you don't randomly walk into an item you don't want. Chalky Milk. Always tempting, but that's just an item room. I think I just go Sacred Heart and don't think too hard about it. There it is. Oh, Brimstone. Imagine if it R-keyed right now. Don't give the AI any ideas. Excellent. Auto-firing Brimstone, though, like, works really well here as well. Hmm. Bloop. every minute I spend in the death certificate, I get more and more paranoid that I'm just gonna walk into an item I don't want. Because it's just so funny and it's so bound to happen. Ooh, little brimstone. Kind of stupid. Sacred Heart. Let's just not think too hard about it. Actually, especially with Sprinkler, very good. I almost walked into the spike, and I think I would have screamed genuinely. Yeah, I think I picked a good option here. BFF also would have been very acceptable. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk out of the room. Hello. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Star Raid? I don't know what that means. Hello. Hi. I kind of wish I had my actual model on and not my silly little hee hee ha ha Isaac. What blew up my machine? I had plans for that. Oh well. Alright. So, Tainted Eden, crowd control. Go ahead and tell me if I need to drop my crowd control link again. Because you guys can affect what happens on this stream. And some of it's really good, some of it's really bad. Oh, it's pinned. I didn't know it did that automatically. That's awesome. I love that. Alright. Oh! Yo, I have Isaac's Tomb. I really shouldn't get hit. Because I can do a lot of really good stuff. I am not taking Purple Heart. This is hard enough as is. Okay, drop this in the middle of the room. Speed up, good. Hey, this should all just take care of itself, actually. This run is very good. Until I get hit. And then I get Ipecac Soy Milk and die. I just have to keep telling myself that's gonna happen, and that I'm in for so much pain, and that will discourage me from doing anything silly. No silly. Serious time. Bible, no. Hey, you'd have to be a fool to mess this up. And I am a fool. But I can be a careful fool today. Crowd control of Misery and Despair. How about Tainted Eden of Misery and Despair? Allistamia. You know, BFF also would have been a very good option. Devil Deals. Let's go. Absolutely. Oh, I have the thing that makes the Bible appear in it. I forget what that item is called. Yeah, actually, this is a really small. This is a really small sewer floor. Flop. Money, absolutely. Oh, no bombs. But I'm pretty sure my super secret is in that room that I just passed. Okay. Boom. Baby Bender? Actually, Little Claw's incredible. C-section? C-section? Where'd C-section come from? It's not even in my item list. Huh? We take those. Oh my god. Now it's just the problem of there's a lot of stuff on my screen. I wonder. Oh, hey, my item list updated. Or maybe it's been there the whole time and I can't read. Hard to tell. Thank you. Thank you so very much. 48-hour energy. I can just drop that. Okay, I'm the lost now. Wait, lost with mantle to protect my items? We have ideas. God, it's gonna hurt so much when I get hit by a random dip or something and lose everything. Or it could just be better. I'm not better than that. You know what? Fuck it, Weeball. Because if I get hit, that's a lot of devil rerolls. Solar? I mean, not that I would need it, because I'm never going to get hit, because I'm God Skip to Isaac. I think I'd go for the extra boss room item. Curved Horn? Not as good as Little Claude. Oh my god. I got hit, and I heard that. I heard that mantle break, and my heart broke for a second, and then I remembered how game mechanics work. Oh, the game is a struggling a bit. God damn it. Uh, the game giveth and the game taketh away. The game taketh away so much, so often. Do I get the knife piece? No. No, I do not. Not worth. Hollow Heart will get rerolled if I get hit, so it is irrelevant. Also, Cloudy basically doubles my damage, and I don't have to aim with him. God, Sacred Heart C-section, I'm so carried, and I'm so okay with that. Nothing's better to a Binding of Isaac player than not having to play the Binding of Isaac. You can tell I'm nervous because I'm doing that like little wiggle thing. Read. Yes. That's an active item. It doesn't matter to me. But it could have a passive after. Oh, this is death. This is death. God skip to Isaac. This metronome of just like it's so over, I'm so back, it's so over, I'm so back is absolutely nuts right now. I guess that's just kind of the character in general. That's kind of this game in general, let's be real. Oh, someone did a Soul of Cain. Very good. Yoink. I probably should put the dance mod on. It's very fun. Especially for items like, or for characters like Tainted Cain, like you're saying. I will take a shot speed up. Man, Sprinkler is doing so much for me right now. Yeah, just panicking, dropping a Sprinkler, and then basically doubling my double damage. And not having to aim. Absolutely excellent. That Faith is good, but like... Dude, I have so much power right now. Cue me getting hit in the next room because comedy. And the game listens to you. And Edmund McMillan has wiretaps in every house in America. And you cannot convince me otherwise. And the game's lagging. Oh dear. Sometimes, like, when the game lags, I wonder if, like, crowd control is cooking up something nefarious. And sometimes it's just my PC struggling because I'm a VTuber and I have 10 bajillion programs open at all times. Speaking of which, I should probably put my model on if I'm trying to show off to new people. Oh my god. Oh, it's not Tech Zero. That was Tech Zero. This is still super good, actually, with a bajillion... No, this is death. Oh my god. This could also be very bad for me, but if I just keep moving the vis... Oh no. Okay, cool. I thought that host was gonna trap me here for 1,000 years. Glowing hourglass. I think I know exactly what to do with that. Bye. The Isaac sprite is so peak. Thank you, I made it myself. Actually, I made this before my model was done. Even still, like, my model's kind of not done yet still. It's kind of, let's call it pre-V1. Like, let's call it a beta. Because I had it broken in VSeeFace for, like, a whole week. For some reason, it wasn't reading my texture at all. Because I went from, like, just doing color flats with materials in Blender to building a texture. I made the textures on stream, but VSeeFace just like refused to render them for some reason. And the thing that finally fixed it was, for some ungodly reason, joining the various pieces of my model together. Because I like modeling things. I ran into this room by accident. Whoops. Because I was looking at my screen. But for some reason, like, joining, like, say, my two pieces of my leg together, when they weren't joined, they did not work. When they joined together, they did work. Which is extra weird, because I took two pieces of the model that were not loading the texture. Each individually didn't load the texture. When I put them together, they magically loaded the texture. No idea. Because I like having all of my pieces separate, especially because I'm doing like the PS1 style model, and all of my joints are just like separate pieces floating around, because that's just a lot easier to do while I'm learning. But whatever, it doesn't affect like my weight painting or anything. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that it's a VSeeFace error, and that it's quirky, and not to think about it too hard. The important thing is that it's working. And genuinely, part of the reason why I'm using the Isaac model is just because it made me angry. But... or just because my main model made me angry. Yeah, as long as it works, it can be as weird as it wants. Oh, Emperor card. Thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, reverse Emperor card. Extra. Boss item. Absolutely. But yeah, over the course of the next couple of... fuck. I got complacent. Fuck you, Wizoob. So much is happening all the time. I just want peace! Okay, let's finish one thought first. Over the course of the next couple of days, I plan to redo the face textures on my model, and add expression toggles. I might do that on stream. I might not. That's one thing. Another thing, I have like 30 things to do until I'm like happy with how my stream is working out. But once I do those 30 things, I'll be very happy. Another one of those things will be getting Twitter set up. I will do that. Now that those thoughts are done. Oh dear God, I have Ipecac. Oh, I have the Parasite. I have Pyro. Okay. It's so over, we're so back. I still have Marked. I have Skipping Stone. Okay. Oh dear. We're so back. And I have Conjoined again. This is a game crasher. Let's fucking go. Yeah, if I can kill this game, I will do it. One Damocles. Do I have Damocles? Oh, no, wait, that's Betrayal. Oh, you had me scared for a second. I did not want to fuck with Damocles. I guess Damocles would just re-roll itself, wouldn't it, if I got hit? Duns. Very good, actually. I have 6 infinitely bouncing Ipecac tears every time I do anything. Okay, it just bonked me into it. That's fine. These give black hearts anyways. Luck down, damage. Actually, tears down bad, luck down acceptable. Because I really do need 47 damage over 46 damage. Number go up good. I need some red health. If I get red health, I'm invincible. Until I walk into another Wizoob. Or I walk into one of these spikes because I can't control where I'm going because I get bounced around. Safe. Also, burnt penny is a very funny thing to have, considering I have infinite bombs, arguably too many bombs. Fuck it, we ball. We probably shouldn't ball, genuinely, but I'm doing it. Dude, honestly, the thing that's going to get me hit is my Ipecac shots just bouncing me off of the walls. Lard. Actually, that is the red health I needed. We absolutely take that. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. Dude, I cannot see what is happening on this screen. He didn't even get a chance to react. That was an absolute violation. We take the health. Because we spend the health. Oh, there's Damocles. You called it. I'm not touching that. Yeah, on the one hand, actually, maybe I should have taken it. It would have just re-rolled itself if I got hit. Oh well, I'm scared and afraid. Yeah, I would have just gotten more items that would have re-rolled too. And I'm kind of close to the end of the run. Does Damocles get re-rolled? I think it does. Or does it not get re-rolled when it's active? I know there's something weird about it. I don't know. Evil, intimidating Damocles is real. No, I can't see. I can't see. I just saw the troll bomb, and I saw myself getting bounced around, and I swear to God, for a second, I like looked into the future, and I saw myself getting my face blown off. Except I don't need to be afraid of troll bombs because of Pyromaniac. Hey, I'm catching up here. It's 11 p.m. where I'm at. So forgive me for a little bit of being out of it. And this is where I get Magic Mush. Or Keeper's Head. I absolutely with Greed Skillet. Hell yeah. See, if you keep saying like the low percentage things that happen, eventually you're gonna be right. Oh god, I'm gonna get flung into one of these spikes. I have flight. Because I have Beelzebub. Got it. I'm catching up. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Do I have Soy Milk Polly? Oh, I have Soy Milk Epic Fetus. This actually might still be usable. Enjoy. Actually, this good. I have the D6. I blew my own face off. Okay, we got this. We do not got this. Oh! Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm seeing Brimstone. I'm seeing Lactophagy. Uh, seeing Kidney Stone. When that pops, that's going to be absolutely nuts. Book of Shadows is really good too. Parasite. I can't see this. This is a game crasher. I still can't. I can't see. Holy moly! Oh my gosh. We're back to Epic Fetus. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's a little bit more manageable. I think the biggest thing I have to worry about is not being able to see. That feels like the most likely thing to kill me. Do I have Nancy bombs? No, I have fruitcake bombs. I have Strange Attractor with Epic Fetus, and that's actually really, really good. Usually I'm a Strange Attractor hater. I don't know what happened. Oh, self-damage counts. Whoa, what the? Soy Milky Mascara? Taurus. You have to adapt so much with this character. Especially when you're not paying enough attention because it's 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. or 11 something. 11 in the a.m. p.m. This is very good. And manageable. I have Death's List. I have Salvation, so I can actually kind of fuck around a little bit. But I will inevitably find out. Let's not do that too much. I do have enough health to kind of goof off a little bit. Wait, is that Deadeye? Oh my god. Deadeye soy milk? Oh, yep. Knew that was coming. Bob's head, lighter. Okay, back on the epic fetus. That's fine. That is manageable. Oh, Loki's horns. I'm blowing myself up. Yep, there it is. Continuum. Proptosis. Solovive. Hematemesis. How do I use hematemesis when I'm not tainted Azazel? Is it double tap? No idea. Money equals power. Sacred heart. Kidney stone? Perhaps? Do I have false PhD? I do not. I'm too busy looking at my item list and not the screen. Whoa. What? Something's blowing up. I died, I think. Friend finder, go. Soul of Zaze. Nope. I blew up. Something's blowing me up. I used it too early. What is exploding me? What? Oh, I totally have, like, a fetus item. Yep, I have Dr. Fetus. Let's just... Is it not re-rolling me because it's instantly killing me? What the fuck? Wait, okay. Let's just... Nope, that also doesn't work. Okay, let's try to shoot one time. Let's try to not shoot at all. Let's not do anything. Let's just relax. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's look at the fucking screen, maybe. Right, controlled. Trigger discipline. Nope. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot to deal with. Self-damaging yourself with one heart, blowing yourself up, but not being able to reroll the insta-death. That is such a rough thing to deal with. Also, not paying attention. I need to wake up. Or I need to go to sleep. This character seems so fun. It is really fun until it's not. It's really, really fun until you get guppies, or until you get Dead Cat with Epic Fetus or Dr. Fetus or one of them, and you can't re-roll out of it. I guess I could have just rammed my face. No, I couldn't because one heart. I would have needed like a half heart interval to do something. On until the crowd controls kicks in. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that was crowd control. I think that was all pure Isaac, baby. That's why we do what we do. That's why we do it. That's how we feel something. Alright, I'm gonna do a little something something. Oop. Let me cook up a little something for you. I forgot this model is incorrect. Hold on. We got it. Ooh, Model reveal. Bad apple. Where's my lighting settings? There we go. Where's my... Uh-oh. Did I break this model too? Nope, I did not break this model. Hello. I am planning on redrawing this face as well. That's going to be one of the upgrades. Yeah, this is all made myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff so I can do like perfectly flat lighting. I have a lot of plans. It's all just gonna be... Actually, I could probably show you real fast the other model, since it is significantly less broken than it was before. So the face is not correct right now. Oh, that's an interesting issue. When my face snaps forward, the hair is different. But you can kind of... Oh, there's like a... Yeah, there's definitely a shape key issue. I'll fix that. But what's really fun is I can turn my lighting completely off because there's an emissive property. So I can do completely flat lighting. I need to do a little bit of work with like the texel density. I need to redraw the faces. I need to figure out why this shape key is breaking my hair. That's a new one. But you can see like the blue is where the texture is going to change. And then like that's my blink. I just haven't drawn those textures yet. I just have them marked out. I'm gonna have to fix that shape key issue. Hopefully that's not hard to do. But we'll switch back to the one that kind of works. No, I appreciate that. I'm glad you think it's cool. I'm very happy with just getting this to work. And like as a V1 model, I think it's pretty nice. Oops. Let me make the lighting reasonable. Yeah, the lighting definitely reacts weirdly with this model. But that's just because I have material set up kind of weirdly. 1000% brightness. Let's actually see what that looks like. Wow. You know what? This is what I should do when I pick up Holy Light. The Wrath of God. Angel Room model, deadass. Actually, Devil Room model. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff planned. I got like a logo designed. I just haven't like made it yet. I'm gonna be super happy to do that. Tomorrow I'm gonna like get all my accounts like figured out. You know, new email, quote unquote business email. I'm gonna try to draw expressions. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. I have so many plans, but like when you're making every single thing yourself, it's like, you know, your standard like your standard like VTuber debut takes like a month to plan out. You know, you spend a month on Twitter, you get all the stuff commissioned, and then everything gets done, and then you get all your slides done while everyone else does like your model and your rigging and blah blah blah. But this shit is gonna take me so long to like finish model V1 and then On top of that, make my own logo, and I really want to redo this background, my streaming background. I dislike it immensely. It's fine, but just it's busy and boring at the same time. And I want something that's has less going on and is more interesting. I have like a half-baked plan on how to do that. And then obviously after I do it, Backrooms orange scented. Backrooms but scratch and sniff wallpaper like they had in the 80s. But yeah, I'm probably gonna make a second temp asset. Yeah, because I'm making my temp assets with Canva, but I want to make my real assets. And I need to model Mongo too. I designed him, my channel mascot, but I haven't brought him to life yet. He's not gonna be that hard to make. He's basically just a fat, fluffy egg. He's not dead yet. He's not alive yet. I think I have his design file around. Yeah, I think Isaac is done for the night. Let's pop him in. Ta-da! This is my messy design setup. The first, wow, my handwriting's bad. But stage one, I was just like figuring out the wings, his name, his basic attributes, the fact that I wanted him to have like the ugly goblin back fat nose, and just like his basic shape language, and this biblically accurate Mongo, trying to figure out his basic face shape, things like that. My like design process is super messy because I'm not much of a 2D artist. And then here he is down here. We gave him the strutting stew Mario Sunshine eyes, trying to give him like a bit of this like the same gradient that like my hair is gonna have, with like obviously just looking like a mango. And I really like the suggestion that I got from Bleplep, where he's got this heart-shaped leaf on his head, and then he has the inverse heart-shaped goblin bat nose. It gives him this really fun little bit of symmetry. Yeah, plump. I really want him to look like he like swallowed a volleyball. And he just needs to look so confused about the wonders of the world. And here, real fast, I can show off. I have to get it out of my notes out of my notes thing, because I haven't digitized this one yet. I did this last night while I was like right before bed. It like it like came to me in this like flash of divine inspiration. I just need to save it off of my Discord channel that I use completely for notes, because it's easier than emailing files to myself. Do it a little differently. New docky. Oop. This is the logo idea I've got going. And I actually have a more clear version of what's going on here. This is just me having my files all over the place. But this was like my first mock-up of... This is probably going to end up being like a channel icon, just like in the bottom of YouTube videos. This like simplified version. But then we have this idea of the lemon being bit by like the vampire fangs, And I really want to go with this like graffiti art bubble letter type of design. And I liked this idea I had of making I don't know if you saw it when I like popped in on the textured model, but there's this big prominent zipper that's inspired by Klonoa from Dorda Phantomaline. No, it's his design for Lunata's Veil. So I want to have that like zipper being the A and have it like pop out of the mouth a little bit. And I really like this having the bat kind of leaned up against this brick wall. It kind of like looks like there's a cigarette in the mouth. If I do a little bit of like depth effect with that, that could be really fun. Probably end up with like a very subtle like brick texture behind here if it doesn't make it look too busy. I like these little I kind of want to really. You think I'm organized? That's nuts, dude. I have shit everywhere. I have random shit in my physical book that are like 100 pages apart from each other. Um, this was literally just sitting in my Discord. The Discord that I use as like a notes app has stuff everywhere. It's got stuff like I've got like emote designs that I want to do, and then I've got random images of real life bats that I think are funny that I might use in edits, all like mixed together. At least I know where it is for the most part. At least, yeah, I mean, it takes a little bit of tracking down. Yeah, definitely like wanting to get to the point where I can make some funny clips with some simplistic editing. I haven't edited in a long while. And I think a little bit of it is like I'm not super confident right now. When I'm making a stream, I don't feel like I make any like clippable moments quite yet. And I think some of that is just like I need to get a little bit more confident. But once I build that confidence, I think those edits are going to come a little bit easier. And also, when I don't have 30 million things to do, I'll actually have time to make edits where I'm not like doing all of this design shit. Actually, I wonder if I still have, while I'm looking at design stuff, do I have the original design sheet for this model? That was also just done in my notebook. I guess I could just take another picture of it. But I'm pretty sure I've got it somewhere. That one's definitely buried somewhere. Maybe I sent it to my brother. Not anywhere that's organized. Oh well. I was gonna say it's lost to time, but it's really not. It's just not digital right now. But yeah, lots and lots to do. I also just like need to practice modeling more because I'm still fairly new to it. Like, I've picked it up and put it down a bunch of times. Like obviously I can make stuff. It's just a matter of like making it good. But you make it exist first and you make it better later. But I think I'm gonna try to do like a series of just making Pokemon, like very simple N64 style Pokemon models with like simple texturing, and probably just do what's the word? Like a time lapse of that on Insta. And Insta might be a really good place to like show off the finished version of Model V1 and Mongo. Yeah, I guess kind of like Pokemon Coliseum. I was looking at the Pokemon Rumble models too, because Pokemon Rumble models are just really funny. But they do a very good job of boiling down a Pokemon to its essential elements. And for very complex Pokemon, that can be really difficult. And really like trying to not get super lost in the weeds. Because I'll be making Pokemon mostly for the sake of building up. Like, I want to make quick models, I want to build up a sense of like a consistent workflow, and I just want to be able to get to the point where I can make something quickly without it taking, a billion years. Because this is taking a billion years. Um, but this model is what I'm learning, and V2 is gonna go fucking nuts. I guarantee it. It's just V2 is gonna take a billion years. Now I'm hype. Hell yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, I think plan right now is I'm gonna be doing a lot of just streaming me making my own assets. Probably gonna take like 2 months, 2 more months, and then I'll get to this point where I'm happy with everything, and I can get to this point where I can feel done. Maybe just like take a week or two off from streaming just to like really focus hard on like making debut slides. Ideally, 2 months from now, we'll be at this point where I have a little bit of Twitter community, and I can get like, I don't know, let's be reasonable, 10 people hanging out in the live, and then do like a real genuine debut and say like we are out of beta. We have new announcements coming soon. We are a go. That is the big ideal goal for the next, let's say, 60 to 90 days. Yeah. Launch V1, launch Twitter, get people here, and then make a real, genuine debut. It's just like I want it now. You know what I mean? Like, I know everything I want to do. I know I'm capable of doing it. I just need to like I just need time, I need refinement, I need labor, and time. And time is the thing. Time is the thing that's like the real killer here. But I'm very happy. I need a burger. Don't make me hungry right now, dude. That's why I'm supposed to. I promised that I was gonna start eating before I stream instead of trying to like cram food in my mouth at midnight right before bed because that's bad for my tummy. Well, I mean, think I don't think there's any burger places open right now at midnight. And also, I'm not confident in riding my bike, which is my only mode of transportation at night yet. Because I heard the headlight on it sucks, and I haven't tested it yet. I don't know, I'll eat like a little lasagna or something. But yeah, I'm supposed to like come home from work, eat, decompress, put on the starting soon screen, and then like take my meds and stuff, and then stream. And that's also supposed to help me get into like the later time bracket, because like I think I start in this like very awkward time. Like I start at kind of an awkward time frame, and I want to get into a bit more of that later crowd. There's a little bit less competition. There's a little bit more discoverability. So just pushing my time back a little bit more, and also taking care of myself a little better at the same time. Yeah. Self-love is important. Especially lately, I've been beating myself up on like especially with the model, like giving me issues. Where I was just like, I just need to do this one thing, but it sucks and blah 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 blah. And I just have to keep reminding myself that like sucking at something, first step of being kind of good at the thing. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. That's genuinely like a really big deal. But I've tried like the whole content creation thing like multiple times. I let's say the first time was starting a YouTube channel when I was like 11, when I was a little middle school squeaker. And I know I still sound like a middle school squeaker. I am in fact a 26-year-old woman, despite sounding like a 12-year-old boy. But I've been doing it on and off for a long time. And even thinking back to that first channel, like weirdly enough, I got recommended Sequelitis Mega Man X, which like I saw for the first time when it was brand new. And my very first YouTube video I ever tried to make was Mega Man X. I definitely absolutely stole the riding on cars joke. And I remember making the thumbnail for that. I made my first Minecraft skin, right? And was very proud of it. It was very bad. It was like an Enderman in like a stupid ninja hoodie. But I remember specifically bringing the key art for X into whatever, I think it was GIMP, into like whatever photo manipulation software I had, and just like changing X's color scheme to match this Minecraft character that I made to try to keep this like consistent branding. And I think I've kind of kept that habit. Obviously, I made the model for this. I made this character, and then the first thing I do is like I'm gonna make a Binding of Isaac. So I guess like the whole VTuber space thing kind of works with like my isms and tisms pretty well. Yeah, I'm also like feel like such a boomer. Like I don't understand how social media works. I haven't interacted with it very often because as I've grown up, so I'm like, how does Twitter work? How do I talk? How do I talk with people? How do I DM people? How do I build like a sense of community? How do I use the Instagrams? How do I and like I've been like fighting myself all week on like obviously um, trying to like figure out how to talk in other people's streams and how to make friends and how to like be a person. uh Usually my thought process is like no one gives a fuck what you have to say, shut up. So I've never like shared my thoughts on the internet very much other than like making random posts about like how do I get this Pokemon in Pokemon Sun? How do I uh, how do I do this thing in Blender? It's only been very recently that I've like gotten comfortable asking for help on the internet rather than like looking for tutorials or making little things like on my YouTube channel. The first video was just like a simple little edit of me trying to practice, me just trying to like brush up on my editing skills. What was it called? I think it's called like "It's Not Your Fault" Flappers, and I made like a short of it, and it's just like the Legend of Advantris clip of Bitsy yapping, like just over kitten flappers, which I'm super proud of. I think it's very funny, and like with like the Digital Circus fandom too. I've just been making little memes, and instead of just keeping them to myself, I've actually been sharing them, talking with people online a little bit more, and interacting with the Blender community a little bit, and like Dude, honestly, I love Pokemon. I guess I have Pokemon Moon because I have Lunata. Not Lunata. Klonoa mentioned. Haha. I have Lunala. And I was actually trying to complete the dex, but every Pokemon that I would need to like trade myself is in a game I don't have. Like I have Pokemon Black, I need a bunch of Pokemon White exclusives. Or like the Gen 5 part of the dex. Super frustrating. Yeah, it's a lot easier to like not get lost in the crowd. Like I remember it was a big deal. I was watching Melted Dev recently, and like he's been giving me a lot of inspiration to work on he's been giving me a lot of inspiration to work on my models again, and I love kind of like co-working while he's like doing stuff, and my brother is like his lead mod. So it really like broke down that barrier to like talk in Melted Dev's chat just a little bit and feel just like it's so nice to just like feel a part of something and not like completely lost in the crowd and just have that barrier a little bit lower because it's hard to kind of like feel like you don't matter. I feel like that a lot in my real life, my day to day. And I don't know, I get just like a little. I'm getting just like a little bit of that from the internet for like the first time, and I'm really trying to chase that feeling. But it's still like it feels so awkward to try to like make a new friend on the internet, especially when you're like in the content space and you're like, I want to play a video game with someone. I want to find the person who play my video game. And then they have like 50 followers and it's like I have 8. I feel like I don't provide value to them, so I don't want to like talk to them about that. Yeah, I really want I want that. I want to try that. I've man, making a Discord would be fun too. I would love to get like again, if I get like 10 little active people that all hang out in a little Discord and have a little debut and to show my little artwork in progresses too. Like that's the dream. Yeah, I really want to collab. I want to play games with people. Gaming has been such a social experience with me my whole life. Like, Pokemon, I remember getting hacked like someone was like handing out hacked black Rayquazas when God was that Soul Silver when I was in middle school, and like little things like that, or like I was always like the top leaderboard in Mario Kart when we had like 8 people all hanging out at the lunch table or playing the old Budokai Tenkaichi games with my buddies at the apartment I lived at when I was a kid. And I don't know, just like sitting on the couch with a couple of buddies. Oh, it was Mario Kart DS. I loved Mario Kart Wii too. But like I don't know, nothing beats the like sitting on the couch with your buddy and they start winning, so you just like shove them. Like I miss that. I miss that so much. I miss like smack talking over Budokai matches, or just like walking up to your friend's place and be like, "Oh, are they done with their homework yet? Oh, they're not. Okay, I'm just gonna sit on the floor where they finish their homework, and then once they're done, we're gonna play a game together." I love that. I miss that so much. Genuinely, I have this school hosted a Switch with Matt. Ooh, that's super fun. For a little bit there, I was going to this like local Pride Center. Um, there was mostly I was I had already moved out of the house by this point. But there was this little Pride Center that like had like a youth group that I think it was like I think it was like 16 to 20, 16 to 19 or something. I was 19 at the time. So I would go there, and they had, I believe it was the Wii U version of Smash 5 or Smash 4. Yeah, the Wii U version of Smash 4. And I would go there and play that a bunch too. Absolutely loved that. You know, like in the middle of like people planning drag shows and stuff. That that was also super great. Yeah, I did have to walk through kind of like a slightly sus area to get to that. But I didn't go at night, so it was fine. Honestly, I have. Ooh, that sounds fun. Honestly, I have this one. I want to do some streams that are like a bit more of like a show, you know, like Game Grump. Like I mentioned, the like, you know, two dudes on a couch vibe. Like I'd love to do a little bit of like Game Grump style show, like where the stream feels like it's a show and not just like hanging out. My ideal. This is my holy grail idea. Um, Mario Party sounds fun too. But my holy grail idea is Pokemon uh Cobblemon mod for Minecraft, or the Pixelmon mod for Minecraft rather. Get 16 people together. You get 8 people who are experienced with Pokemon, who understand Pokemon, and they are your quote unquote gym leaders. And then you get your challengers, 8 people who aren't super familiar with Pokemon. So, you know, you end up making these little teams where like I, as the gym leader, am training up my challenger to beat the other 7 gym leaders and then fight me last. And then sort of whoever's challenger beats all of the gym leaders first, you know, that like team wins. I'd be so happy to like do something like that. And again, you can do like a really nice like show format. You can like get people shoutcasting over the, you know, over the battles, kind of like how they do in the anime. That would be super fun. Having little shoutcasters. There's so much opportunity to like edit it into little episodes. You know, put on the announcer voice and sorry, my voice is shot, but like, yeah, you put on the announcer theme. You put on your big boy announcer voice. This is the battle. You know, this is who we're fighting. Blah 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 blah. It could be super fun, and you know, have like a bit of a show vibe, or like trying to do D&D stuff would be super fun as well. Again, I want to do some stuff that feels like a show at some point, but I need to figure out how to do. Was it the Pokemon Sword theme that they got Toby Fox to work on, or was that Sword and Shield? No, that was Scarlet and Violet that they got Toby Fox on. Yeah, a little animation for the trainers. That would be so fun. I do want to learn some basic animation principles as well. Like I already know how shape keys work, so I can probably do like some very basic. What would the terms be? I could like basically just keyframe it out. I would feel confident in doing that. I would just need to get a model that's like doesn't break. It doesn't break as soon as I weight paint it. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of Lythero and Purple Cliff and Russian Badger, and I just love like their edited content. And then you know you're just watching a game for a bit, cut to an animation. I would love to be able to do the little tiny animations like that. You know, not as deep, but like just like a nice little 30-second little cutaway, and do that once or twice in a video. There's actually this Hololive clipper who does a really good job of doing what I want to do, where they like splice little animations in between their clips. Let me find them real fast. Yeah, Thelona. Super fun, super fun Hololive clipper. They'll start with a little animation. They'll do like 1 or 2 little like 15-second animations of like little clips. And then just in between they'll have other clips. They always have like a theme for their little 10-minute videos, 10-20 minute videos. Yeah, that would be super fun. Weird, like this has been one of my like little fantasies. Like this is where I get like a little delulu about like, little streamer career. But like thinking about like what I would do for that team and like how I would design Pokemon gym leaders if I was in charge of Game Freak. And there would be a couple things I would do. One, Terrastal, obviously. You can Terrastalize in the Pixelmon mod, or I think you need like a complementary mod for that. But like having one Pokemon that's like a free slot that like so long as it has the same Terrastal type as your like gym typing, you get one free slot. You have your grass type team and you throw a Torkoal on it and it has grass Terra type. That way you can set up Drought and then you can hit Leaf Blades. That kind of a thing. That's rule one. You get like one freebie, make it the Terrastal type. Boom. They already did that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. The other thing, I call them type mimics. Pokemon that could reasonably be one type, even though they're not. A good example of this is like, I blanked it. There's a lot for like bug types, where like Drapion is, I believe, Poison Dark. Drapion could very reasonably be a bug type Pokemon. Why not just have a bug type gym leader have a Drapion? You try to hit it with a fire type move, it's not super effective because it's poison type. And you have that little moment where like, I don't understand what's happening. And it like forces the player to learn a little bit. Like, just because a Pokemon looks a certain way doesn't necessarily mean that's its type. And doing that little bit of trickery is really fun. Like just imagining your standard bug type leader throws out their Drapion Ace. You try to fire punch it, it doesn't even flinch. And then just like that little moment of fear, especially when you're like, you have 8 people who aren't experienced in Pokemon. You throw a Scorpion out, they think it's a bug type, and then you like force that little bit of learning on them, and you drill it in. Pain is the best teacher out there. You give them that little moment of fear, and they learn a lot faster. And also, that's just good content. Like you cut to their POV, they think they're hot shit. Like, I've got my fire type out. And then just knocking them down with like that bit of drama, that bit of tension, that storytelling. That's juicy. That shit is juicy. We love that. So yeah, that's my little ultimate streamer dream. Yeah, I'm confident in this whole match. Cut to the whole team dying. Oh yeah, I absolutely would like try to like make something crazy work with like a Kricketune. Uh, what's that one bug type move where like if you kill with it, you get like a 3-stage boost in attack. What is it? It's not X Scissor. I don't know. I would love to wipe with a Kricketune using that move. Or like, oh, you bring out Pupitar because it has pupil or pupa in the name, and they don't know that that's that's gonna be a pseudo legendary rock ground type. Bell Stinger, that's the one. Yeah, Bell Stinger Kricketune is super funny. Power Swap Shuckle. Just take some silly little guys and you know knock someone's confidence down a couple stages. Or just whip out Flygon and do a bunch of earthquakes. level 100 yeah. Or, you know, whip out the level 50 trap inch with arena trap and just keep on hitting earthquake over and over and over again with like soft sand or something. Again, just silly little guys. I would just love screwing with people. And knowing me, I'd probably have like Terastal, Bug, Mismagius or something. Because that's one of my favorite Pokemon. Any chance I get to have a Mismagius, that is like one of my partner Pokemon. Because it just gets so many random coverage moves. It's great for like a standard casual playthrough. I can just keep swapping its moves around and always have like coverage for something. And it gets immunity to normal types. Super common. It's just super easy. Metronome, yeah. Ooh, Metronome silliness. Yeah, another one of my favorite Pokemon is Lurantis. And under that like rule set I made, it looks enough like a bug that I could use it despite it being a grass type. And then you just have uh, Contrary, Close Combat, you know, Drought, Torkoal, and Leaf Blade. That goes absolutely nuts. Dude, I love Scolipede. I don't like bugs, is the thing. I'm actually super scared of spiders. But bug types in so many of my Pokemon playthroughs have just like shown up for me. They keep being fantastic little buddies for me. Like I got like Venipede in Pokemon Y just because I was like, oh, a poison type would be useful, blah 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 blah. And I just kept it in my party for the entirety of my playthrough. He just kept showing up over and over and over again. And he was just my little guy the whole time. And also, I'm just like a big Flygon enjoyer. I know he's not a bug type, but like, you know, he's a bug type in our hearts. Oh man, and like Scolipede gets speed boost, and Mega gets speed boost. Like, look, I love my Kickin' Chicken. I love that Blaziken gets speed boost. If you gave me speed boost Blaziken and speed boost Scolipede, I'd probably pick the Scolipede, genuinely. Ooh, Mega Ampharos. I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon Champions, and I keep meaning to study up on megas because like they don't give you any information or any way to check information on megas within the game itself. But I need to know what their abilities change to, but I keep getting surprised by them. And I keep just like hitting Mega on my Scolipede, not knowing what it's doing to it. And just kind of hoping for the best. Yeah, I know Alteria's becomes Fairy Dragon, which is such a crazy good type too. Oh, Heracross too. Another bug type who shows up like with Moxie. Super good. Moxie and a good Mega. I love Lurantis. Actually, my current Minecraft skin is literally inspired by Lurantis because I love their silly little clown pants so much. Yeah, like I just wanted to like design like my Pokemon trainer persona, some like Pokemon universe fashion, and mine has like these like high waisted, very fashionable like on the hip pants with a big belt, silly Lurantis clown pants pattern. and then a little crop top that has a cherubi on the, or not a cherubi, a Cherim sun form on the back. That like you turn around and it just has like the silly little Cherim face on the back. And then I have like big red sunglasses that kind of like give the impression of like Lurantis's little bug goggle thingies. Very proud of it. Pibble? I don't know what Pibble is. I don't know what that means. Oh, happy August. It just became midnight for me. Oh, this little fat dog. He's in a burger. I love when the internet just like chooses a little animal and just loves it forever. Like I still think of like the Doge dog or like what was it, the little blep cat, Rumpy cat. It just reminds me of like hold gentle like hamburger. That's the way I have to hold my guinea pig. A little burger. He looks so helpless and ugly, and I can't help but love him. I love ugly cute. I used to not be an ugly cute fan, but I've matured and my tastes have gotten significantly better. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Mudsdale is fun. Yeah, have you ever had to deal with like the mouse hold Mudsdale combo where you just like pop bomb Mudsdale with stamina and it's just like at +6 defense? And then you just sit there hitting body presses over and over again? That is rough. I think I had a Mudsdale for a little bit on my Pokemon Moon. No, I went out of my way to get a Flygon and a Lurantis, and obviously my beloved Miss Magius I had very early. And then I had Torkoal and Arcanine, which was super fun, just like hitting Torkoal and then like swapping Arcanine for like Flame Wheels, and then like throwing in Lurantis for like Solar Blades. What was my sixth Pokemon? I think my sixth Pokemon I kept like swapping out a bunch because I couldn't like figure out a good like a good thing to like round out and like fill that role. Yeah, I think the Alolan Elite Four was like the first time I actually like busted out an internet tool to like really check like that I had every single type covered in some way, and it was just like really fun team building. Like, oh, my Loranta should have Poison Jab instead of X Scissor to cover this type. Oh, that was your first Pokemon game ever? Man, I'm gonna feel old when I say this. My first Pokemon game ever was Pokemon Emerald on the Game Boy Advance. I'm still such a Hoenn girly at heart. I was so happy when ORAS released. Oh, you are a baby. I can't believe I'm 8 years older than you. That's like that's a whole elementary schooler. Dude, Kyurem is one of the coolest fucking Pokemon to ever exist. I want a Pokemon Legends game set in ancient Unova where like the original dragon. God, I got super into Pokemon in Gen 5. I want to see the original dragon. I want to see what Kyurem looked like when Kyurem, Zekrom, and Reshiram were all together. Because here's what you do, right? I think you make it a normal dragon type and you give it like a super version of Tribeam because guess what that has? It has ice and fire and electric all in one normal type. And what's the most normal dragon ever? Guess what? The first dragon. That is the most normal dragon. That is the dragon that every other dragon is ever compared to. Hell, give it something like Normalize or like an equivalent to like Turbo Blaze and Terrible, where like it just goes straight through immunities. Or I mean, like obviously you can't give it the mix of like Galvanize and Refrigerate and like the fire version of it, because that would be stupid crazy. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! Acid Grind. See, I think there's two ways to go about like seeing the original dragon. Either like a present day Unova Legends game where Kyurem gets fused 3 ways, or all 3 of them get fused together, and you end up with this like kind of spotty, like partially white, partially black, partially gray dragon with feathers and scales and multicolored eyes, and it's kind of fucked up Frankenstein-y. But it still has like the shape language of like one complete dragon creature. Or you go into the past with Unova and you get this like beautiful gray dragon, purple lightning and flames, perfectly in sync with itself. Like, I would love either of those. Hell, the Legends games already have time travel in them. Do both. Oh my god, dude. Imagine like let's take Ocarina of Time and combine it with Pokemon Legends, where you're like bouncing around past and present Unova and you have 2 different versions of Kyurem 100%, Kyurem complete, whatever you want to call it. I would lose my shit at that video game. Like go to the well, what would I guess no, Spirit Pillar is in Sinnoh. Well, I don't know, some temple to Arceus, and you can just like, tell it to like put you in different times. I would love time travel Pokemon game. So, Pokemon flirts with time travel a bunch with like Celebi and Dialga and Arceus pulling random shit. I actually love the theory that like the original dragon was like born at the same time as the creation trio, because the creation trio is like obviously it's time, space, antimatter, but it's also solid, liquid, gas. Palkia's water, liquid, Dialga, steel, solid, Giratina, origin, kind of like this smoky, airing form. But there's 4 states of matter. Plasma. What's plasma? Fire is plasma. And electricity is plasma. Kyurem. Oh man, DVDs of Pokemon movies. I actually have a story with that. I I got tricked by the internet when I was a child. Shocker. I had the Pokemon movie, Pokemon the first movie, the one with Mew and Mewtwo. It had one of those. I don't know if you've ever had a movie like this. Like most of the time, they come in DVDs come in this like plastic case, but some of them came with like a plastic back and like a paper front that would wrap around to it. So it'd be this like paper cardboard like front cover. And somebody told me that you could get the Ancient Mew card in the like if you pried open the seam between the two pieces of paper that the front cover was made out of, if you like just ripped that apart, that you could get an Ancient Mew. And I fell for it, and I ruined my Pokemon case, my Pokemon first movie case, and I was so angry about it. So I ripped that shit apart. I ruined it. I had to relegate my movie to like one of those shitty little like disc holders. So angry about it. The internet lied to me, and that was the day I lost my ability to trust. Dude, you had an Ancient Mew? God, Ancient Mew is such a good, it's such a fun card. It's not quite my favorite card. Like, I think my favorite card, I'm gonna be very basic, but like, the silver Dialga card, Dialga used to be my favorite Pokemon. Like, I know it's like the Hot Wheels car of Pokemon. It's very, like, made to be every 12-year-old boy's favorite Pokemon. But man, I fucking love Dialga. And, like, Silver Dialga, that card is beautiful. The only thing that I don't like about the Silver Dialga card is it makes Palkia look like a little bitch. Like, Palkia really needs, like, a pearlescent... Like, we need a pearlescent Palkia card that's in the same style as the Silver Dialga. Oh, that's really cute. That's really, really cute. My one of my friends growing up had like we had a similar relationship with it was this really cool like Delta species Charizard card, or not Charizard, Delta species Rayquaza that he gave me. I cared for that card so I might still have it somewhere actually. I remembered I had like these little card holders that you'd get from like McDonald's or some shit, and they were just like a display for one card. I had my Rayquaza card in it, which is like really bad for them to be displayed like that. They're just like the worst card displays ever. I remember it fell over and it creased the corner of the card super bad, and I was so sad about it. I collect random bullshit. Yeah. Man, my first Pokemon card ever. I might still have it somewhere actually. It was Lord Helix. I was blessed. It was an Amistar. Actually, you might be too young for Lord Helix. But yeah, I loved Amistar for a long time just because it was my very first card. I still remember my first Yu-Gi-Oh card too. That was Kaiser Dragon. Hey, culture. Fuck yeah. I think the Church of Bidoof has kind of usurped Lord Helix, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Oh, do you not know about the god of men, the god among men, Bidoof? I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like I don't hear a lot about Lord Helix anymore. I feel like I just see those like edits of like Bidoof looking like Arceus mixed with Regigigas. God, I want Regigigas to be way cooler than he is, but he just sucks so bad. I love the Reggies. Also, I kind of love this relationship that Pokemon has with like either like fire electric water or fire electric ice, where like they constantly like mix them together. Like, you have Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, and then you have like um Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. And you have like the original evolutions, which isn't ice like Vaporeon's water. But like they and I think it's because it's status effect, it's freeze, burn, paralyze. But like they never include like poison in a trio. So it feels like there's a little something more there. That like these three elements are constantly mashed together. And again, this goes back to the Kyurem thing. Kyurem's ice, Reshiram is fire, Zekrom is electric. I don't know why they constantly go back to this relationship when like you think of the relationship of like the starter trio, like the perfect balance of like the fire, water, grass core. Scolipede was always the fourth missing piece. He's too powerful. But it's like I don't know. It's like they're trying to speak to me. I just know it. Like there's some kind of like Docky hanging out in Game Freak that like just like solves this like weird relationship that these three elements have, and I want to understand it. And even again with Regigigas, what colors does Regigigas have on its body? It has the white and yellow, which is like Arceus, and then it's four like nipple eyes. One of them is white, like the normal type, red, fire type, yellow, electric type, blue, ice or water. And you also have Tribeam, normal type move. It can freeze, burn, or paralyze. Game Freak can't count before. They can't. That's why they only ever make three versions. Except for Pokemon Yellow. That was the only time they made a fourth. Which even then, that's kind of like just its own game in its own little pocket. That was, I believe it was red, blue, green. No, it was red and blue. And then green was the third version. And then yellow was just kind of off on its own. I think that's the last time Pokemon ever counted to four. And now they're not even doing the third version anymore. They're doing DLCs and patches, which I think is actually better, low key. But I don't know. It messes with the culture a little bit. Yeah, I know I mentioned Purple Clip a little bit a while ago. It's kind of putting me in like a TF2 mood. I haven't played TF2 in fucking I don't know how long, probably 9 years. I would love to like, especially because I'm kind of streaming in the retro category here and there when I'm not doing art or Isaac. I want to stay in like retro inspired games, that kind of neighborhood. And TF2 is definitely retro at this point. I would love getting on a team with like five other people and just like learning TF2 for like a couple of weeks. Like do like a TF2 boot camp. That would be so fun. There's a Roblox. I mean, I feel like Roblox and Minecraft are just on this quest to make every single game inside of them. Kind of like the opposite of Doom, where like Doom wants to propagate itself onto every system ever. Minecraft just wants to like suck everything into it. Roblox too. You have to have a really bad hacker problem, because that would blow. Then again, hackers are kind of funny when you get like a spin botter. Like, it sucks because you can't play the game, but also you can kind of hee hee ha ha at it. just have a lot of ideas for a lot of stuff I want to do. I want to do so much stuff. But, TF2 Boot Camp, it's somewhere on the list. I don't actually remember where my list of games I want to play is. I might actually have to add that. I'm not sure if it's there or not. I have lists of like a billion things to do, but there's like 30 of them that are like useful right now. And I need to focus on those. And I just totally didn't have this little thing on my desk that I chew on that I also kind of like swing around. I accidentally chucked it across the room. Whoops. I also need to stop chewing on it so much because it's falling apart. And also my jaw hurts, but I do it when I'm like watching tutorials or like modeling or something because it helps me think and it doesn't rot my teeth like gum would. But hey, it keeps me from biting all my pens and shit. Alright, I'm yawning a lot and it's midnight 30 and I should probably go to bed. But it's been really fun. It's always super nice when I actually like get somebody in chat who's like not one of my personal friends. And it's nice. I get to meet a new people. I like meeting a new people when I get the chance. Yeah, I definitely hope I can see you around the next time I stream, or at some point. Hell yeah. I will try to live by your example and actually talk to the smaller streamers that I watch and try to make friends and be a social person. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go crash super hard later.